Hello YouTube. Today I am going to give you guys a tour of Super Happy Funtime, a really cool server. And if there are any disruptions, sorry. And the server IP is superhappy.dnsdynamic.com. First I'm going to give you guys a tour. There are lots of mini games here. This not really anything yet. Walls, which is just a game. You have to do walls join. You can only play like when it's on. Um, Cookie Slap is um, a thing where you take cookies and well, cookies with knockback 5 on them, which is pretty impressive. You take them and you hit other people off it. As you can see, it's like that, and they made a little pixel art of the Cookie Monster. And there's a plugin that there are warps, fun warps. There's warp bow, which you get a bow and an arrow, and you just hit the do Robin, and the game is. And you have to wait till the game starts, and you just try to shoot the blocks. Like once they fall down, if you don't, they fall. So it's kind of a really challenging game, but some people play it. I don't know why, but okay. There's a plugin that's Spawn, um, and there is Warp Mobs, and there is a kit tools which gives you a stone sword, stone stone shovel, stone pick, and stone axe. And you could get lots of EXP here. And there is also plots, and you could kill mobs here. Oh look, this sign. It's a new sign. But Warp Arena has been here for a long time, and you just kill like mobs. And I'm just gonna go grab some stuff right now. There's some cool stuff that people just throw away because I don't know why, because they don't need it. And I'm just gonna take these stuff because I want it. And yeah, okay. I just got a jack-o'-lantern and I didn't even kill anything. So back to spawn. People chat a lot, and there are moderators. Lots of more plugins that I'll mention later. And there's Light Pigs, where you go around with pigs, and it's kind of like a spleef, but like once you go with your pig, is you just don't want to go back on the line. Like the pig, it spreads around the TNT. I might demonstrate later if there's someone playing. Here there are basketball. You could go to basketball and play. It's just like wool, and you get like things. It's usually orange wool, and you just jump around. And you have to do BB join to join. Same thing with Light Pigs. You have to do LP join. So back to spawn and walls. Same thing. You have to do walls join. If you know Hypixel, you would know what walls is. And this is factions. You could go 2 W's. And then ARP, and then War. And there are ranks that you could claim, or like you could buy. So this server is pretty cool. There's faction worlds. You can make your own faction. And as you can see, I have my own faction, Luck Army. And yeah, okay. And there is a random teleporter where you just go in and you spawn randomly anywhere. Usually people don't get spawned in the same place but there's a plugin that I'll show you guys later. You can buy plots for the plot plugin, or you could just make plots, but you can only make one of your own plots. This is shops and stuff, which is warp spawn. Um, there are some shops, but like some things they don't sell. So like for food shop, you can buy food. And then as you can see, there are blocks over there, so that's block shop. Wool shops, this is a sheep. Redstone shop, minerals, home, and a little food shop. There are lots of pixel arts here. Lots of more warps. And this is like a little pumpkin, and like they say this. In case you thought this was an orange, it's a pumpkin. Happy Halloween. There's a little wishing well plugin too. Um, right here, you get stuff. As you can see, ULucky got a enchantment table and a cow wall. Yeah, okay. So now back to spawn. There's shops and stuff. Warp tips, which is just like tips, and this is how you get moderator and colors and codes. Um, Here is help about like questions. How do I get back to town? U/spawn. Lots of stuff. Um, and here are stuff about rings, and this is some other things that you could do. I could change it into a chicken, but it won't look like it, but it will look like it to others. This is doing it well, the owner of the server. Um, so yeah, okay. It's somehow made of iron. Mods like do stuff and like they just do whatever they want and they change it. They just this is just the server to have fun. Back to spawn, and this is PvP. I'm not gonna go in because if you die in there, you're gonna lose all your stuff. But there are other PvPs. PvP. This PvP, PvP2, PvP3, you'll lose your stuff. But PvP4 to 8, to 9, you won't. And there are ender chests here. You could store your stuff. I usually just store my expensive swords. And here are all the little rankings or deaths. Total kills, unique kills, deaths, beheadings, which is like you take an iron axe and you cut off a player's head and you get the player's head. There's money, like how much money people have, who has the most. Join date, who joined the first. There's blocks placed, I'm in there. Blocks broken, that's how many blocks you broken. There I am, ULucky, over 50,000. Players with fly permission, K-Club, which is a guardian. In Flowers Place, I play 698. Okay. There are still some things that you can buy. Potions for noobs, little bows, diamond chest plates, diamond sword, and iron axe, which you can behead for people. Use iron axe to get player heads from victims. That's the little plugin I'm talking about. Here you could do Rage Quit, which is a really cool plugin, and there are fireworks. You could get fireworks. Yeah. And there are pumpkins, and there's Trick or Treat. You could receive gifts. See, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. And there's a SG, which is survival games. It's really cool. You just play, but you don't lose your items. You get different items, and you can move around when it's not starting, and you can get to a place that you want to be. And so, that's SG. There's a plot finder, as I was saying, that you could do. You can make plots with plot make, and like here, usually you spawn in the same place with someone else. Usually. Not often though. And as you can see, it's kind of a bug. But it still works though.